Hello, welcome back to my tutorial for the Full Stack Developer series, and in this video we will talk about the HQL or the Hibernate query language. So the Hibernate query language or HQL is a way of letting us query our database. Okay, so this is the Hibernate language for query. It's I recommend it to use HQL instead of SQL. So we have already used HQL before. For example, when we get the list of the contract employee in the table, we use the from contract employee here. This is the HQL. So you see here we have some difference with the SQL. So for the SQL, we need to put the select, right? Select here to choose what the column you want to query, or you want to query on fields. And after the from keyword, you need to put the table names. Okay, please note it that's the table name. But for the HQL, we don't need to put the select here. We just put this short, forget on the thing. But another thing that the contract employee here is now is not the table name anymore. It's just the name of the Java object, the name of the contract employee here, okay, or the name of the class here. And when you change it to another like this, you will change it also in here like this. Okay, so now let's move on to some basic syntax when we use the some use case when we use with the SQL. Alright, so here is the first basic use case when you want to get all the thing from a table here, but not a table, right? We know that this is the Java object name, not a table. And yeah, we also push the select on like the SQL here, and we can also instead of just using the class here, we can push the full part of the class like this, entity. Okay, this is the full part of the class. And you can also put the alias for the Java object like this. You put the alias keyword, and then you put the alias, and then you can use that alias for select, right? The contract, we have the pay per hour, right? Pay per hour, we can use it. And you can also set an alias without the ask keyword like this. And you can also use the alias for the filter using way keyword. For example, the pay per hour greater than 10, for example. Alright, so that is a very basic way to using the HQL. And yeah, we have some advanced more when we use the HQL. We can put the order by, right? Order by. We add an alias for it and put this. For example, we can order by the name, okay, or we can also use the operation like mean pay per hour, okay, like this. Okay, you can use the mean or the max or the average or sum or count or anything with the alias. And we also can add the limit, okay, the limit offset file like this. So the limit is useful when we want to create a paging, okay, pagination. We will talk about it later. All right, so that is some cases for the query. And now just do an example for it, okay. So when you want to modify the command, right, when you want to modify the command in this situation, you want to get just something, you want to modify, to custom something. So for example, in this contract employee, you just want to get the information like the okay, you just want to get the the name. For example, just want to get the name, okay. You need to put the alias for it, and in here you put the dot name like this. And because you want to get just one field, so you don't want to use a class like contract employee, okay. Because why? Because when you want to get just this field, you don't want to explore all the fields inside your table, because in some real situation your table may have some sensitive case, some sensitive information like the birthday, the place you are living, or something sensitive, some sensitive information. So that's why you need to create object to save those information. So you can create a package named detail like this, and inside it you create a Java class named employee detail, okay. And in here you just get the information name for it, and don't forget to create a getter and setter for them, and also create a toString method. And okay, so now let's go back to the employee repository. You see when we create a query, okay, first you change, okay, I just copy this and pass here. I will Alright, for here, alright, I change it to employee detail and change the name of the function, employee detail, and in here I will change the type. Alright, so in here when we use a query, by default it automatically sets the fields in your object, in your Java object, by the annotation, right? So for example, in the contract employee we have some field like the ID, like the name, right? So if the employee detail, you also set those information with the column annotation, right? So it will automatically create it for you. But because the detail is not an entity, so you don't do that. Okay, you don't do that. So the thing you have to do is create a constructor like this and put the thing you want to initialize in here. For example, you want to put the name here, just put it inside your constructor. Okay, employee detail, and go back to the repository, and now you will new inside your command, you new Java object employee detail with the constructor for this. Okay, so when you do it, the field here will be put it in your new object and it will be added into your list. Okay, like this. Alright, just go to the app and create a list of the employee detail equal repository get employee detail, and use a for loop. To print all of them employee detail like this. Alright, now we just run it. Okay, you see here for the contract employee we have just one record with the name 3 here, and we have no more fields here, so it's very secure, right? Alright, so that is the query. Now we just use the Hibernate for the insert, for the inserted. Let's try. Go to employee repository, right? And okay, we have one create employee. So now we just create another method with the Hibernate. Let's try it to see what happened, right? Create an employee, and now I will put just okay, just the username, just the name, and in here let's create an HQL equal insert into the regular employee with the value the name, right? Here is you put the name here with the value name, okay, and then we use the query session create query and add the HQL like this and SQL update. You see here we don't have any method like insert, okay, so I just call the SQL update and try to see what happened. Okay, we have something like this. Select process finish here, and let's check in your database. Now we see nothing in here, nothing. So why? You see in the repository, when we create a query, we just have a method named SQL update. We don't have any method name like insert. So that's why you can see that the Hibernate doesn't support insert command for the HQL. So we only have one way to do that. That is use the save method from the session. Okay, the save method. So for the inserting, just use this. Very simple, right? So because we have the method name update, SQL update, so we can update and delete, right? So let's try an example. And we try to just copy this for faster. And I will change to delete first, delete the employee, and I just put the ID. And please don't remove the begin transaction and commit here. All the things you do will be put inside these, okay? Don't forget to use them. If not, you will get some error. Alright, so first you create a HQL, define HQL query, HQL command, and you put a delete from regular employee, and where the ID equal ID, and you create a query query, okay, query equal session create query, and you put HQL query that you defined before, and then you set the parameter for this query with the ID by the value ID, and then you execute the update like this, and just go back to the app and call the repository, delete the employee with the ID 1, and let's run it. Now you can go back here and select. Yeah, you see the ID with the ID 1 is deleted. Alright, and now let's create a method for the update. Go to employee repository and just copy this for faster. And here I will change it to update employee with ID here, and I will change it to change the HQL with the update regular employee. Set the name equal okay, I will add another parameter named name here. Put the name parameter here. Way, with the way ID equal ID, and here I already have set the ID. Now I need to set another parameter, name the name with the name value, and it's give the update. Alright, and just go back to the app and change to call the update employee with the ID 2, and the name is new name. Let's run it. Alright, after running successfully, you can check database again, and now you see here the record with the ID 2 has the new name value here. Alright, so that's it for today's lesson. I hope you like this video, and if you like it, please like and subscribe the channel. That makes me very happy. Alright, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.